As we mark Racial Justice Sunday, we come together to reflect on the theme, All are included in the mission of Christ and His Church. Let us work together, pray together, and work together. Today, we focus our reflection on working together. Let us read from the Holy Scripture, the Gospel of Luke 24, 13 to 15. That same day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were talking with each other about everything that had happened, and as they talked and discussed these things with each other, Jesus himself came up and walked along with them. The United Kingdom is a society that is richly blessed with multi-ethnic, multiracial, multicultural, and multi-religious communities. It is very much imperative that all these communities come together to work together because there is strength in togetherness. There is an African proverb that says, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. In a space like the United Kingdom, where we have diverse races, diverse cultures, and diverse religions, it pays more if every race and every ethnic group come together for the common good of the communities. It brings the collegiality of a team spirit. When we work together, we feel the joy of building a peaceful community. The impact of the journey will not be felt. From our scriptural reading, the two disciples journeyed for 7 miles without feeling the impact of the journey, despite their disappointment. This is because as they talked on the journey, they listened to each other. Working together is nourished through active listening, as seen in the case of the Emmaus travelers. However, active listening is one of the most difficult things to do in our contemporary society, but we cannot work together if we are not able to listen attentively to and understand one another. As we work together to build a just and peaceful community, let us cultivate the conscious disposition to listen attentively to one another's experiences and needs. Different people see the world through different lenses. No one has a monopoly of knowledge. So working together enables us to bring our gifts together to build our communities. In working together, we learn different ways of doing the same thing or different ways of doing new things. When we work together, we can share ideas and learn different ways of doing the same thing or different ways of doing new things. In the end, we are learning from the Hindu man or woman from India, the Luo man or woman from Kenya, the Shona man or woman from Zimbabwe, the Arabs from the Middle East, the Chinese from Far East, or the Igbos from Nigeria. We are learning from each other. In working together, we may discover that there are gifts or talents in other cultures that we may not necessarily have picked up because of our cultural background. either because those gifts or talents do not exist in our culture in that shape or form, or it may be that they do not even exist at all in our cultures. But in working together, we pick up those gifts or talents from other cultures. In all of this, they make us a better person. We do not lose our identity. Rather, they make it even stronger and better. Much more, when the community moves together, everybody is a part of the community. They partake in the fraternity and benefits from the interdependence. Another African proverb says, "It is easy to break a broomstick when removed from the bunch, but difficult to break them when together in the bunch." When we remove one broomstick from the bunch, it loses its strength. It breaks. But when all the broomsticks are together, they form a bunch, become firm, strengthen each other, and do not break. So it is by working together, the community gets strengthened. It lives in harmony. It does not break. When people own a narrative, they do more. They strive more. They tend to achieve more. They tend to progress more. And even as individuals, we tend to turn out better. Not that we are not good at the stage we are, but there is something better we can learn from others when we work together, because togetherness is strength.